It seems like we do actually have some common ground, which is that we both accept that greenhouse gases trap heat, that temperatures have been going up and that carbon's been going up. What we disagree on is the level of risk and the kind of response. Does that sound?
I think you've summed it up.
Maybe one mistake that environmentalists have probably made in the past in communicating with people like you is to say, we know everything 100%, whereas actually science is never 100%. Exactly. There's always some things that we need to ask more questions about.
Yeah, and always the tricky point, and it's a public policy question, is at what point are you satisfied that you've got to do something? And that is tough.
Is there anything that I can do to help bring people like you along on a journey of starting to reduce our emissions? Because obviously the environment community hasn't been able to reach out to 100% of people.
Well, it's better to say there are a range of reasons why it would be sensible for our communities to become less reliant on fossil fuels. There's a potential risk from the CO2 emissions causing warming that could be a problem. B, it's going to exhaust anyway. C, it produces other
health impacts.
Yeah. If we had a capacity to harness the sun in a fashion that was as economically efficient and affordable as coal or gas, I'd be doing it tomorrow. I mean, that is the source of all life and of all energy.
That's the thing. We actually need people like you, your background, your skills, your knowledge about public policy. We need people like you who know a lot about public policy to be part of the solutions. Because to solve climate change, it's a big ask. And we're going to need to bring everyone along, including you, people like you.
That's very refreshing and important because, most of the time people like me just get labelled deniers and destroyers and Stone Age and the sort of people who require the suspension of democracy so that, we can do it. And I think I'm really, that's what I'm saying, I'm really pleased with the approach you're taking. It's incredibly refreshing and important, and that's why, it's a pity the debate in Australia has got as polarised as it has. It was unnecessary. But what do you think of my proposition that
it should be about energy?
We bring it back to an energy debate.
I don't mind what reasons we switch to a low-carbon economy. People can do it for whatever reasons they want.
You put the emphasis back on the fact that
we're going to run out of resources.
Fossil fuels are finite, whereas solar, for example, is
around
infinite.
Forever. There's a chance we won't solve it, but if we can bring people together and say, let's start moving towards clean energy, towards renewable sources of energy, then we do have a chance of solving it.